It is that time of the season where we do the only 5 fragrances that you need. In this case, it's going to be summertime because we got to rein it in and do a little bit of a capsule wardrobe, but fragrance edition. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. SanTAMARIA here. Yes, these are the only 5 fragrances that you need for summer. And the good thing is none of these are new releases. A lot of these I've actually had for years. So you've seen me talk about them anyway over the years at some point. But most importantly, these are the ones I designate as the only 5 that you absolutely need, or that I would pick if I only had to narrow down everything. I'm rocking with these. So as always, lipstick of the day today, everyone. There it is. We are rocking out the new MAC and JT lip kit combo right here. I love this thing. I have on all 3 products. It's MAC Chestnut Pencil with Lipstick Snob in the middle, and then the iconic clear gloss on top. That is the full lip breakdown. Even though, yes, this is the lip kit that I have on, all of them are sold separately, and I will link them down below. As always, everything else on my face will also be down there as well. And I even filmed a demo of the lip kit, by the way. So definitely look forward to that in my shorts too. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and this one has been a favorite this year. Y'all know this. And this is from the house of Ex Nihilo, and this is Fleur Narcotique. This scent right here is 100% worth the hype for me. I've already done a full dedicated review on this fragrance. You all saw it on a whole bunch of lists this past springtime, and I'm still wearing it. So all in all, I love this fragrance. And yeah, fragrance of the day is Ex Nihilo's Fleur Narcotique. And now let's get into these fragrances for summer. The first one, this scent right here, we haven't talked about her in a minute in the fragrance community, but to me, she is still that girl out of this line for me. And that has to be this one right here. This is Mugler's Alien Goddess, the Intense version. The Intense one is the one for summer. This one still shines. I love this one. I did used to have the original Alien Goddess. You all know I did a review on it and everything, but that one didn't speak to me anymore. So I recently decluttered it, by the way. But this Intense, oh, she ain't going nowhere. That's why she's on this list. So we have notes of coconut and bergamot, and then in the middle we have a whole bunch of jasmine, y'all, and then in the base we have vanilla, benzoin. We also have cashmere wood too. This juice is rich, and if you see on my test strip, by the way, it is like a rich ambery color, so you know this juice don't play no games. This scent right here is sunset and beyond, like meaning into the nighttime type of summer scent to me. This is a date night fragrance because the trail this leaves, how rich the vanilla is, that jasmine in here, which to be fair, Alien is known for jasmine in all their fragrances. That just makes sense, the whole Alien line. But the way the jasmine is done in here with their coconut and their benzoin, the vanilla, the cashmere wood in here, this is kind of creamy too, but this one packs a punch. This is one of those fragrances, a little bit goes a very long way. I've done a dedicated review on this scent, even comparing it to the original, which obviously to me the Intense blows the original out of the water for me. I'm noticing this one is kind of starting to get a little bit harder to find because of course they've released new flankers and things from this line. They're okay, but nothing hits like this Intense right here, this Alien Goddess Intense. This is the one for summertime in my opinion, so that's why I had to put it on the list. That again is Mugler's Alien Goddess, the Intense version. Next up, this right here has stolen my heart, and I used to hate this fragrance, believe it or not, but this one again, it's been out for years now at this point. I kept playing in it and I kept deciding if I wanted it or not, and then I finally moved on it back in the springtime and everything, right? Tom Ford's Electric Cherry. This right here is the summertime cherry scent. I love this one. It's kind of floral. It's kind of like a punch. It's kind of juicy. There's a little bit of zing to it. I don't know how they did it, but this one sings in the heat to me. So with Tom Ford's Electric Cherry, you got cherry and ginger. Then you also have jasmine sandbag, and then you also have pink pepper, musk, and amberette in here. This right here smells different from any other cherry fragrance that I own or have smelled on the market. And you all know I own a lot of the cherry fragrances. I have all 3 of the Tom Ford cherries, by the way. Let me know if you want a comparison of all 3. I'd be happy to do it for you all. But the Electric Cherry, if you have been wanting a summer cherry scent, this is the one. And that's why it sticks out to me. And that's why I put it on this list. Because most of the time, you all, when it comes to cherry fragrances, they all tend to skew more fall, winter. But for once, this one skews summery, more warm weather. And I really have been enjoying this one. And oh, by the way, it gets a ton of compliments. 100%. Every time I've worn this fragrance, it's gotten a compliment. It's fun, it's flirty. It's happy, and it isn't the quintessential cherry scent that we have continued to smell over the years now. This one is different, so that's why I'm putting it on the list, because it stands out to my nose. That again is Tom Ford's Electric Cherry. Now, it wouldn't be a summertime list without a true solar scent that's like daytime-ish kind of to me. So I had to do this one, you all, and this is Kilian's SunKissed Goddess. You all know the story on this one. I smelled it and I was like, I don't know. Then it grew on me, which to be fair, this one came out in the dead of winter, and this is 100% a summer fragrance. Y'all, this scent is beautiful. This is Kilian's take on a luxury summer. Think a luxury summer yacht. During the daytime, you lay it out, catching some rays and drinking something fruity and coconutty. You know, that's what this is to me. So with SunKissed Goddess, you all, we have notes of neroli and bergamot. Then we also have tiara flower, lang lang. We have coconut, vanilla, gaiac wood, and labdanum. You get those classic solar notes, but that base though, that gaiac wood and labdanum for some spice and things going on, the woodiness in here, that's what extends the wear of this fragrance. And also has that signature Kilian DNA to it, so it has a little bit of a romantic edge to it. Love this one. Gorgeous. This is my pick for that beachy, solar, sunscreeny type of scent. Doesn't smell like sunscreen, I want to emphasize that, but it's still in that family of fragrances. This would be like my daytime pick for that reason. This is so gorgeous. And that again is Kilian's SunKissed Goddess. Next up, this one does not get enough love at all, but I think this is gorgeous for the summertime, and this could just be an easy reach type of fragrance. Don't have to think about it, in my opinion. And this is from the house of Mont Blanc, you all. This is Mont Blanc's signature Absolu. You all have seen me talk about this scent several times already this summer, and that is why I made this list, because this just smells like fun in the sun, but also kind of flirty too, in my opinion. Could easily be a date night scent, daytime. Well, I'm gonna go afternoon date, shall I say, because this one kind of toes that line, in my opinion. So with Mont Blanc's signature Absolute, we have notes of pear, mandarin, and orange in here. Then you all, we have pink pepper, we have lang lang, frangipani, tuberose, tonka bean, and cedar. This right here is juicy. This is juicy. It's like mouth watering at the same time, but it's floral too. I love the dimension that's happening in this scent. The pear and the mandarin in here makes it more fruitier to me, but the florals in here still gives it a perfume essence. And then that base with that tonka bean in here is what makes it mouth-watering, in my opinion. The lang lang, the frangipani, those are tropical florals. This is a summer scent, and this is another one that it needs the heat to activate, and that's why it's on this list. That's why I say this one still needs to be worn in the daytime to really sing, and plus it travels in the wind. I love it. And that again is Mont Blanc signature Absolu. I've already done a review on this one too, so definitely check that out if you want to know more about it, but absolutely would put it on my capsule list for summer. And finally, we have really the newest one to the list, the newest one to the group, but it's not a new release. I want to emphasize that. I had a sample of it first, but absolutely gotta have something that's truly fruity, but in a different direction to me, namely mango, in my opinion, because I'm just loving mango this summer. I did a whole video on mangoes, by the way, mango scents. Definitely check the video out if you haven't already. So I gotta finish things out with this one, y'all, and that is Stephane Humbert Lucas, God of Fire. But I felt y'all knew that was coming, because ever since I first sampled this scent, I have been in love with it. And y'all knew this. This is a fragrance that really is no stranger to the fragrance community. It sells out every summer. It gets a lot of love every year. And I'm officially part of that hype train. So you all, with God of Fire, we have notes of mango, lemon, berries, and ginger in here. Then we have blue cumin, jasmine, and dry woods. And then we have oud, nagramoth, musk, and amber in here. For me, it is all about those top notes. The mango with the lemon and the ginger. Those are the stars of the show here. The other things are in there, like the oud and all that. I really don't get it as much. It's like a soft oud, the nagramoth and all that. All those drier notes and base notes, I don't really get. For me, it's all about the zingy notes up top. And namely that mango note, it is so juicy. Obsessed, just obsessed, and I love it. You all know I've been wearing this one for now 2 seasons at this point, so this is everything. So if I had to pick a stunner, a stepping out scent, a truly date night scent, in my opinion, it would be God of Fire, because this scent is everything in the summertime, and it turns heads. You gotta have a head turner in the group. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my only 5 fragrances you need for summer 2025 video. Let me know what you think about my picks for summer. Again, this is like a capsule wardrobe per se. If I only could pick 5, these are my 5. Let me know what would be your 5. What is your summer capsule wardrobe fragrance edition? Drop it in the comments below. I will read them and respond when I can. But until next time else, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.